really tiny. Oh, yeah, I have this. What's up, guys? It's your boy back again. Young Leg, the host of this show and all that. Oaks is at the beach. He essentially abandoned us all. I don't know if you guys are as taken back as I am that Oaks abandoned us. But it's just me tonight. So, AKA, that means it's going to be a quick show. I also have the U.S. men's national team game on. They're currently up 2-0 against Guatemala. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I need Guatemala to get one. I think they got it in them. I need one. But, Freeze is kind of balling in that. So we'll see how it goes. We're gonna keep it classic, though, guys. Fuck yous from last week. So a couple of big ones here. So I'm going to start out with birthday boys. Like, happy birthday, everybody. Love my guy, Jude, Lionel Messi. I don't know if you've heard of him before. It was their birthday. Match right after, match right before, whatever. No goals, no assists. Jude had one sent off the line. Messi took 6 fucking shots in a game. I don't know what's going on, but you have now the birthday magic. It's dead to me. I feel nothing anymore about the birthday magic. Inter Milan. This isn't like a fuck you. It's more of like a feel bad for you fuck you. Like, damn. Just rough summer. That was the only way to really put it for Inter Milan. Again, no hard feelings. It's not like a fuck you. It's just like a fuck. Long-ass summer, guys. Next one, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. So I don't want to say fuck you, but Sergio Ramos. It was right there, man. You're literally wearing the number 93 for a reason. The header was right there. Oh, it was like almost bar for bar, frame for frame. Had it perfect. Ramos would have been the game-tying goal. Sent it to overtime against Dortmund in their knockout match last night. Blew it. Mostly, I had shot on target, but, that was – the legacy was there, and I'm just sad for him. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I also have Laporta on here. Because my guy waited until July 1st when the finances get redone. He's like, see, guys, look, we're all good. We're 1 for 1. We're all good. So now somehow Barcelona can just go buy whoever they want. Fuck you, Laporta. I've never seen somebody lie so much to the press, just straight to their face, and then just take 3 pictures in a suit and leave the room. Unbelievable. And also, fuck you, Baena. I'm not even going to wait for transfers. Baena went to Atleti. Just one of the most Atletico Madrid transfers I've ever seen in my life. Like, sometimes I think I just personally hate players, and then they immediately go to a team that I fucking despise and is one of my rivals. So I don't know if I know ball that well or if they actually just know that I fucking hate them and they're doing it on purpose. There's some really petty people out there. But, yeah, I hope everybody else felt better. I feel better now. So that's last week. Ooh. Offside. Sorry. I thought Guatemala just absolutely sent me over the edge and got us both teams to score over 2.5 because that would be incredible. But anyway, I have no MLS because I have no BurrOaks, but I will say this guy's hyping up Chicago a lot, and they got their ass beat at home by Philadelphia. Some of us saw that coming. So we're going to get right to the FIFA Club World Cup. Brazil also, we have one more week. I think the next Brazilian football match is the 11th. Yeah, you got me fucked up, Brazil. Got me real fucked up. So, really just easy visual here. These are our semifinal matches. All right. There it is. That's talking MLS, guys. Crew's still the GOAT team. They do have Gazdag. I think they beat Philly. I'm pretty sure they beat Philly. It's hard to keep up with this Philadelphia team who sells all the players I like, but then still do really well. It's just kind of upsetting. Club World Cup, though. So we're going to start at the top. We have tomorrow night's match. I know it's not the first game of tomorrow, but I don't have a lot to say about the Al Hilal Fluminense game besides Al Hilal by maybe 3, but they're going to let up a goal. Palmeiras, however, they're a South American team that's really, really holding zeros right now, and Chelsea's just been firing on all cylinders. It's one of those games where Palmeiras is just playing really good football, and they're in like the beginning of their season. They're fresh, just kind of ready to go, and Chelsea's just in the middle of what should be summer. Still don't know who's even going to be on this team with all the rumors of people coming in, people going. Some of them not even leaving London. And here we are with just another random crew of ridiculously talented footballers at Chelsea Football Club. So I'm not saying Palmeiras is going to come in and get a result, but if there's a spread of more than 1, I don't hate that for Palmeiras. They're playing excellent defense, even in the league right now. South America holding zeros. Looking at Fluminense as well. They just held a 0 against Botafogo, but Chelsea, they just have so many fucking options. I don't know how long they'll be able to hold out, but I see it as more of a low scoring game unless Chelsea just really opens the floodgates. So it's either going to be like a 2-1, 1-1 type of deal, or somehow one of the randoms on Chelsea. You know how Chelsea just have so many attackers. Someone's just going to put up a hat trick to try to make me feel stupid by saying Palmeiras is playing great defense, even though they are. So, South America, we out here. Yeah, Chelsea has a ridiculous. It's hard to even know, like, if anyone can do a potential starting 11 for Chelsea, I guarantee you get at least 3 or 4 of the starters wrong, which is crazy. So, nobody really knows what Chelsea's going to be throwing at them. I think Nico Jackson's back, though. Served as suspension, as far as I know. Next one we got Fluminense versus Al Hilal. Again, I want to give full credit to the Brazilian teams. I'm glad you guys are getting put on notice. If you haven't been listening to me for the last, 2 or 3 years, preaching about how the Brazilian Serie A is electric. But we also kind of got to pay respects here to the Saudi League. So we got to put some respect on Fluminense getting their result against Inter. We got to put some respect on Al Hilal knocking out Manchester City, and just those leagues in general, because Al Nassr and Al Ali, all of them are just competing at a very high level against each other. And I know they did it the cheater way, where they just bought a bunch of players, but also, like, if you were rich and trying to start a league, are we not doing the same exact shit? So not the best way to do everything, but when we're talking about an entertainment and competition scale, it's pretty high up there. So now I'm not going to go crazy Cristiano Ronaldo saying it's going to be a top 5 league soon, but top 10, easy, put them in there. Fuck it. Especially on entertainment value, especially when some of the stories come out, like Duran already trying to get the fuck out of there, which I think is hilarious after like 6 months and he's still getting fucking paid. So I really like Al Hilal in this one. I think Ruben Neves has kind of been, him and Milinkovic-Savic have just been absolutely dominating midfields. Madrid did tie them 1-1, and missed penalty kick. You can say what you want. We didn't take our chances. Neither did they. Marcos Leonardo, again, Brazilian league standout. We've been talking about him for a couple years now. He's been balling over there. He's been balling in this competition in general. He scored the dagger against Man City. They're not always pretty, but he just finds himself in ridiculously dangerous areas and is always composed and finds a way to put it in the back of the net. So both teams are scoring this one. I love. I want to give credit to Fluminense holding zeros, but then I'm just thinking about Al Hilal and how they've been attacking and dominating in the midfield, and I love the both teams to score. I'm gonna have to run with that one. Ruben Neves, if you get the shots on target outside the box market, is my favorite. He's up there with Fetty. I still remember him on Wolves, just jacking for chicks, hitting whatever free kicks he felt like. So big fan of Ruben Neves as well. We have what was it, a semifinal? No, was it? Yeah, whatever. Bayern PSG. It's Bayern Munich. I give them always the utmost respect. PSG, I can't tell if they're taking this competition seriously or not, because they've battered some teams, but they've also played some not so impressive performances. So this is a big lineup game for me, and I'm going to have such a hard time picking a side, because I've never seen Bayern go into a competition where they don't take it seriously when their name's on the line. They're at the top when it comes to elite European football clubs. They're not trying to lose to PSG, so Real Madrid or PSG or Dortmund can have a chance at the trophy and they won't. And then you see Chelsea out there too, who they also hate. Bayern's full of people they hate right now. So, it's really good to do there. Win all your fucking games. Who else do we got? PSG's coming off a Champions League. I'm still not sure if they care. They're like Chelsea, where they're just crazy deep though, where they're like, fuck it, we're just gonna put the young bloods in, and their young bloods are Zaire Emery, Barcola, and fucking Dewey. So it's it's just another game where you're gonna see Harry Kane on there. You're gonna see Achraf Hakimi, Fabian Ruiz. You're gonna see Vitinha. You're gonna see Joshua, you're going to see all these names, Sane, Olise, Musiala, and it's hard to not just bet goals. But I think Bayern's going to play it a more tactical way. I think as far as good football, Bayern's been playing like more organized, like not fun to watch, but successful football than PSG has. Whereas PSG can just like kind of turn it on, and they just have all these different players that can just make a moment happen whenever they feel like it. With a lineup that they could backup lineup, however you want to do it with PSG, because they got at least 18 guys now that can all play at the top level, like elite level, and somehow never get in trouble for money. You'll never see anyone say a word to them. Guys, remember before the World Cup when they were supposed to get like, remember financial fair play? Remember when that was a thing? That was crazy. Crazy times. Bottom one, we have a Real Madrid versus Dortmund rematch. Has been good so far. Just wish they were. Yeah. I'm also from Philly, so I wasn't mad about it, because like when people went to one game, they got hype and kept going to more games, especially because we had all the Brazilian teams come in, so that was super hype too. I wasn't even at the games. I was just tailgating in the parking lots near them. They were lit. They started walking around giving out cheese sticks for the Brazilians to try. I love that. That just brought joy to my heart, just seeing that, Myron. It was crazy. But Madrid versus Dortmund. Man, it just seems to keep getting better under Xabi Alonso right now, where just the Madrid football and press and how they're moving the football. Arda Güler, Fede Valverde, Hausen is already playing at a ridiculously high level after just a couple weeks of Xabi Alonso at the helm. So it's just fun to watch how it's going right now. And Dortmund, Dortmund's not at the same level. I'll say it. Adeyemi, incredible player. I think he's going to be a guy to watch who's just going to be attacking on the wing and as fast as fuck. If he doesn't start, even better for me. Just anyone that you see getting in behind, because there's going to be plenty of opportunities against Madrid when we switch to that back three and you have Tchouaméni, Hausen, and Rudiger, who all fancy, playing a long ball, having a shot, getting forward here and there. And then you have Trent Alexander-Arnold, who never wanted to get back ever. So he's playing right wing back, and he's loving it. Fran Garcia looking like almost to the point where, like, yeah, maybe we don't need a left back. Yo, we do need that left back. But Fran Garcia playing at an extremely high level as well right now. So I can't really see this going. I know Madrid is in the title path because they want to be the first ones to win this method of the Club World Cup. Also remember that I think what do we have, 6, 5? So this is just another one of those competitions where Madrid will always find a way. Held to 0. Fede Valverde is still my GOAT. Every time I see Fede with the armband on, just brings a little bit of a tear to my eyes. So FanDuel was dumb enough to give us Fede Valverde shot on target, which he has hit in every single match that he's played in so far in this competition, at plus 120. When it should probably be closer to, I don't know, like minus 150 at this point, when Xabi Alonso ball, letting him just get all the way in the box. So as far as player props, I'm confident to say Fede Valverde shot on target, not only because I think he'll shoot, but because I know he's started of 63 of the 66 Real Madrid matches so far. And every manager that he's played under has said, I love Fede Valverde. He makes my job easier. So that's who I'm running with, Captain Fede. We out here. Other than that, Club World Cup, we got some Gold Cup guys. We do got the Gold Cup knockouts. Again, watching USA versus Guatemala, so I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but would it be crazy if USA played Mexico in the Gold Cup final? Would that be ridiculous? Or would that be like almost, I don't know, what happens 80% of the time? So, again, Canada got upset. You hate to fucking see it, Canada. All the Canada futures that apparently Oaks and Knicks were really running with. A little bit of a yikes on that one after the upset. But that's talking Gold Cup for me until the end of these games. But right now, again, not trying to jinx anything here. USA, that'd be a real shame if we got a real match here and Guatemala scored a goal. But USA is looking pretty comfortable. 2-0 up, 40th minute, first half. Guatemala's coach looks like an absolute badass, and that is not his hair. Oh, let him know, Freeze. All right, anyway. USA. Fuck you, Canada. Killed my future. Yeah, but wasn't it hyped that Alphonso Davies was at the game? Because Pulisic didn't even go to the game. That mattered. Remember when U.S. men's national team Twitter complained about that one? It's all good though. CONCACAF Gold Cup, guys. Again, rough times. You've got a Canada future. We do have one more match. Who's playing tonight? Mexico's playing Honduras. So again, would it be crazy if USA played Mexico? Here we go. That was so bad. Oh, Jesus Christ. Luna was gone too. Yeah, apparently Luna for Ballon d'Or is what I'm being told on Twitter. And by what I'm being told on Twitter, one person said that. That's all you need. And that's all you need. All right, guys. Those are the only games I want to talk about. It helps when Oaks isn't here, so I don't have to double down on everything I'm saying and figure out an argument that I'm going to pick with him. So I do have the transfers for you. The rumor mill is back. We got some juicy ones here also, but I'm going to do that for probably 10, 15 minutes, and then we're going to get the fuck out of here, all right? And we're going to enjoy a nice early Wednesday night. I got a lot of Arsenal on here. So I don't know what I was thinking earlier. I don't know if I was going to try to trigger a certain fan base. That would be really out of my realm. I don't usually try to do that. But I got a bunch of Arsenal on here. I got Ekitike off of Frankfurt, which he does love England. One of my favorite strikers from the Leeds era when he was there for that small amount of time, maybe in the Premier League. Him to Arsenal. Always weird. Oh, hold on. We got a fuck you from Myron for hating on my Turkish princess. I agree with that, but only because I had Yildiz in a parlay. But I also agree with that. Arsenal need a striker, so there's going to be 3 more names on here that I'm going to throw at you guys. Kepa to Arsenal. That one's a done deal. Arsenal got themselves a UCL champion, multi-UCL champion. In Kepa. What a great backup. Last time Kepa went somewhere to be a backup, they won a Champions League. Just so you know, Arsenal fans. I think it was 6 mil? So Kepa's staying in London. I also have Eze to Arsenal. He's going to leave Crystal Palace after one of his best years ever and getting Palace one of their first titles ever in European football. He's going to Arsenal. That's going to fix it all. I don't hate that for Arsenal, but who gets dropped so Eze plays? That's all I want to know. I have Madueke to Arsenal. Yeah, again, we're keeping it in London, baby. Madueke to Arsenal. I don't know now. Is he still a right wing? Does he switch to striker? What's Madueke playing for Arsenal? Is Martinelli getting benched? It's just a fun forward to put into the lineup, but it doesn't make you better, and it's not a 9. You need a 9. You still need a 9. So I can't believe Arsenal's not jumping on the Osimhen release clause also. That's crazy to me. Oh, I have one more. Oh, and finally a 9, we have Ollie Watkins for Arsenal. That is my last Arsenal one at least. So Ollie Watkins, again, if Ollie Watkins has his shooting boots and is in form, that's a great fucking pickup for Arsenal. But, oh my God, dude. Yo, Guatemala fucking hates a goal, dude. Whatever. Who am I talking about? Ollie Watkins. Again, if Ollie Watkins is on his shit, he seems like a guy that is more of a well-rounded striker, so it's better to put him again with, I don't know. I guess it would work just because Saka wouldn't be mad about getting more shots. Martinelli needs to find his shooting boots, though, then, if Ollie Watkins is there. But I know Ollie Watkins, when he's on, can finish, but he just seems like a guy that's more of a hold. I think Ollie Watkins would murder it in Serie A, but we shall see. Arsenal got a lot of things in works. I've heard them with a lot of different strikers' names. Next one I got is Diaz to Bayern. I don't know how many legs this one has because now I'm hearing that Bayern wants to go for Rashford as well. Yo, what? Yeah, but they won't fucking score. 1. No, that looked way better in my head, and then it went right to his hands. They won't fucking score though, Myron. Yeah, Rashford and Diaz to Bayern. You could see what Bayern want, which was oh yeah, all right, cool. You're going for a solid guy that can go out there and get his own, and get you some goals. That's what you used to. You had Ribery out there for fucking however many years. And then you're going to downgrade for Rashford. I would love to see a Rashford redemption arc at Bayern. I just fucking doubt it, though. I really do. I think he would like either start really hot or there'd be like a 2-month period where he was incredible. But as far as Rashford being one of their guys, now maybe there's going to be an England connection there. And we're going to get Rashy back on the national team if he goes to Bayern. So I don't hate this move at all. I'm actually now getting more excited the more I think about it. It would be fun in FIFA. Next one, and this is, I was so happy reading this, and if Duran's still in here, this is probably going to be Man United's best signing for the next 5 years. Zaire Emery to Man U. Now, he's at a PSG team where he was the young emerging talent. He was the golden boy, but then they were like, fuck it, we got bread, and they just kept buying. They got João Neves. They got Fabian. They got Vitinha. Like, their midfield is strong as fuck. So he's now unable to break into it. He is an absolute now, and he was an easy starter before. He did get hurt and a little bit of setback. And once you got a trio on a Champions League run, you fucking run it up. So for me, Zaire Emery though is going to be absolutely world class. He's one of the best young emerging center mids in the world right now. And if PSG can crack a dime on him, and Man U was willing to go spend some money, which I think he was only like 45, 50 mil. So that's an absolute fucking bargain for Zaire Emery. I would absolutely run with that. And Man U fans, I'm happy just to see your name next to a position that you could actually use. Because then I started picturing Manu, Zaire Emery, and I was like, and then Bruno Fernandes in front of him? I don't fucking hate that. I was like, or you switch Manu and Fernandes and get a couple more years out of him, slide him back to fucking, we'll see what happens. Next one I got Garnacho to Aston Villa. Good. Yo, dude, I don't know what Aston Villa is looking for either. Like you got a Leon Bailey, you went with an Asensio, that wasn't working. It's just weird, all the different names that you see going through Aston Villa, and it's all just really exciting to see because I'd be so down to watch Garnacho over at Aston Villa do his thing. But I just don't know what's up with them and Man U's sloppy seconds. I think that's a little bit weird. Asensio went to Fenerbahce. I saw that deal's done. I'm still thinking back to when we offered him a ridiculous contract that, no offense, he earned because he was already there, but he does not deserve for his footballing ability after all of the injuries. And then he said, I want to be important and go to PSG, which, AKA, I need more money. So I hope you feel important now. You got loaned out twice and sold to Fenerbahce. Tammy Abraham on loan to Besiktas. Okay. I'm so sad for Tammy Abraham because those injuries really did just fuck him completely. Also, these USA kits are fucking fire. Shout out Luna. That's my dog now. I fuck with the haircut too. And he's wearing the 10? Damn. Guy's got balls. Xavi Simons too. Listen to these 4 teams. Arsenal, Newcastle, Spurs, Man U. Now, if I could just say, no, I guess Liverpool would be that over Newcastle. But in my head, I just put Newcastle to every single transfer rumor I see. But I just figure, if I tell you, yeah, the same 4 that want everyone else also want this guy, like, would you not, like, would those, at least 3 of those names not be your first guesses? Xavi Simons, I think, would be awesome at Man U if they go and also get Zaire Emery. So then I'm looking at a Zaire Emery, Xavi Simons, Kobe Manu, or Bruno Fernandes. Sell Bruno Fernandes to Saudi, get paid. No offense, Bruno Fernandes. What a year. Over at Newcastle, again, Joelinton, Lewis Miley, Guimaraes, and then you throw in Xavi Simons too to lead the front. And then in my perfect world, Isak doesn't leave either, so we got him as well. So fuck that. That's also another spot that I want to start a rumor Zaire Emery's going to Newcastle. It'll be fucking awesome. And then my last, and Spurs. Why would he do that? I think Spurs were just like, wait, yeah, throw our name in that. We saw Arsenal, yeah, throw our name in that. And then Arsenal's like, wait, Spurs want them? Yeah, throw our name in that. So then at any point, like, if you're going to put one of them, you can just put both. And it's like, they're probably just trying to piss the other one off. So I don't think he would help either of their teams. But Xavi Simons, Arsenal, I could actually see happening because they'll be like, you know what? Maybe we don't need a striker, and we'll just get Xavi Simons instead. And we'll have him and Odegaard just play off each other in the middle of the field. And Saka can shoot every single time he gets the ball. That'd be sick too, but it's not FIFA all the time. So what happens. U.S. backline is ass. I want to get delusional about like the U.S. men's national team, but unfortunately, I know ball. So, and I'm just sad for all the people that are like, "Oh, USA's in the Gold Cup semifinals. Oh, fuck yeah, let's go check this out." And they have no idea who's on the team, so they see all these guys. They're like, "Oh, sick," or they're like, "Probably where's Pulisic?" That's probably mostly what they're saying. Yeah, I need this goal more than I need air at this moment right now, Myron. I won't lie to you. The fact that they didn't score blows my fucking mind. And the last thing I have on here, guys, for the rumor mill. Apparently, Jonathan David has agreed to personal terms with Juventus. Now, earlier, I was going to put a different striker to Juventus, which was Osimhen, which I saw. But now I'm seeing Jonathan David has already agreed to the personal terms. I thought his contract was up this year, so I don't really know what's going on with that. But Jonathan David to Juve would be awesome. I'm also really sad because I already ordered my brother 2 Juventus jerseys, and I would have 1,000% got him a Jonathan David one had I known. And now I'm gonna have to probably put another order in, unfortunately. So we'll see what happens. But Jonathan David also. I don't know if you guys have seen the third kits over at Juve. He'd look incredible in it. Get Vlahovic the fuck out, some Saudi, and bang, Jonathan David. We're here. All right, guys, that is all I have for you. Again, luckily, I get to do a quick show because, Oaks is a fucking yapper, man. This is why I had to cut him out. He's not at the beach enjoying himself. I cut him out. He'll be back next week probably if we both remember that, we got a show. Don't go to the beach. But this week was just me. So hopefully next week we get him. You know what I mean? But make sure you follow us on the Twitters, on the YouTubes. Like and subscribe if you are watching on the YouTubes. You can follow us at TwoFootTalk. The links are down in the description. That's how you're going to get any links to my shit, any of Oaks' shit, any soccer shit going on, any of the new gear we're giving out for the summer. It's all going to be at TwoFootTalk. Again, link is in the description. If you want to check out any of the gear, it's ctdrip.com. Again, link in the description. If you want to follow me, it is at a young leg. Go ahead and check that out. Down below in the description. On YouTube, got you. If you're on Twitter, what's good? We're out here. All right, you guys already know the fucking deal. Fuck what you heard. That's what you're hearing.